What's going on, people? Edstar here, back with another game week preview. So this afternoon, 3 o'clock, we are going up against Southampton. This is a big game. This is a really big game. After last week's shit show against Everton, we seriously need a result today. If we can make it 3 wins in a row at home, then I hope we can, because I have to be honest with you, that performance against Everton was just completely unacceptable. I was so annoyed, and I don't really know how to even respond to it, to be honest. Like, my thoughts on it already. If you've not checked out Operation Palace, I was pretty mad, and I don't think anybody could possibly blame me for being mad about that performance, because it was just an absolute shit show of a performance, and it was completely unacceptable. And this game against Southampton today is such a big game for us. If we lose this game, we could possibly go into the World Cup break, with needing wins against West Ham and Forest. And I said to all of you that, these next 6 or 7 games could define our season. How bad it's going to go. And, I did get a lot of, questioning of why I've got questions about Vieira. I'll explain them to you. Basically, I thought his tactics against Everton were absolute nonsense. And I said this in a video recently. I said that, like, his tactical substitutions, I've said it all season, are absolute nonsense. Like, why on earth would you start a guy that is just quite simply not good enough? Not good enough for the club whatsoever. And, if I'm perfectly honest with you, I don't understand why he's anywhere near the first team. Like, he's not been in part of the first team for a while. And, if I'm perfectly honest with you, I just can't see why, he would pick him. Like, why? What's he done to deserve a first team place? This is Luka Milivojevic I'm talking about, if you guys don't know what I'm talking about. I do not want to see him start today. If he does, all hell's going to break loose. You can quite clearly see he's just not up to it anymore. And, he's just not good enough for the club. So what I'm doing at the moment, I'm currently inside Swanley, waiting for my train to get up to the pub to go to watch the game. It just really pisses me off. Last weekend just really pissed me off to the max. I had to switch my phone off for several hours because I was so annoyed. And, we had a big opportunity last weekend and we just absolutely blew it. But we've got an opportunity today to rectify that. And, to make it 3 wins in a row at home would be quite an achievement for us, considering we can't seem to win away from home. And, I'm quite glad I've not bought tickets for the next 2 away games. West Ham and Forest, they're both sold out. Again, I can't afford it anyway, so, yep, that's just the life of Edstar at the moment. And, yeah, let's just crack on into this game. So, enough about Everton. Let's talk about Southampton now. What threats do they pose? Well, quite clearly, ferret-faced, I like to call him, James Ward-Prowse is going to be the big threat for him. We do not want to give away silly free kicks in silly positions, because it just would not, it's just going to end up in a goal. We all know that. You all know the quality James Ward-Prowse has at free kicks and corners. Like, really avoid giving set pieces away. That's what Palace do. They always cause problems for themselves, and they just keep giving silly free kicks away. And teams like Southampton will punish us for it, and that is what we cannot afford to do today. If we do that, we will lose the game. It's as simple as that. Che Adams has been good form for them as well. So this is not going to be an easy game. This is by far our toughest fixture in the last 5-6 games for sure. You know, we always know what Southampton could possess. They've got a good draw against Arsenal in their last fixture, which not many teams have been able to do. And so, yeah, let's quickly get into my 1 to 11, because as you can hear, my train is not too far away. Starting off with goal, Vicente Gaeta. Again, pretty straightforward decision for the moment. I do question him at times. I do question his distribution, but at the end of the day, you know, I still think he could be the number one if he gets his arse into gear, to put it bluntly. So yeah, that's a pretty straightforward decision for me. Left back will be Tyrick Mitchell. He's got to improve. He has seriously got to improve. He's been very poor this season, and I'm seriously questioning whether he's got the mentality to cut it at a Premier League level. And there's no doubt there's talent there, but he's got to find it, and he's got to find it pretty soon, because, you know, Southampton are no mugs. They are no mugs. So let's move on into the two centre-backs. You know who I'm going to say, so let's not even talk about it. Mark Gahey and Joachim Andersen. They're the two centre-backs. It's as simple as that. Do not play Joel Ward at centre-back. In fact, I would almost say don't play Joel Ward at all, but we've got no one else, so it's as simple as that. Chetkore will be back today, so thank God for that. We needed him against Everton. We quite clearly needed him. Schlupp as well, I think, will unfortunately start. You know, that's the two centre mids. I would think it will be Zaha on the left, Eze in the middle, and Elise on the right, with Odsonne Edouard up top. So that's my quick 1 to 11 preview. My train is literally coming in as we speak. So I'm going to leave you there, and hopefully we can get a good result today. So that's it for today's video. Thank you very much for a like, leave the support on the channel, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you for the next video very, very soon. And I'm going to go for my train.